Miles, any doubt about re-signing?
Obviously, there's always the lure of family back home, but at the end of the day, I love the club, and that's why I chose to sign on.
At what point did you make the call, mate?
Pretty recently. Obviously, pretty open throughout the year. I've just been focusing on footy and really enjoying the club at the moment, and then just in the last week or so, really thinking about it post-buy and came to the decision.
Was there something that clicked, or was like, did you have a moment, an epiphany where you're like, yeah, I'm staying?
Probably a little bit, yeah. Just the connection with a lot of the boys and the leadership group, and just seeing how young we are and how much upside we have going forward.
So
Has the move to the midfield helped with that decision?
Yeah, probably. I have been waiting 6 years to play a little bit of midfield, so that's helped and it's been exciting, so it's been good.
You touched on, I guess, that the younger players as well as the opportunity maybe to be a leader of the club really helped, I guess, with the future wanting to stick around for a bit more.
Yeah, definitely. It's probably helped me with my footy as well, and just maturing as a person. But I think our whole leadership group's really young, and we're going to grow every year and every game. So having such a young group is just really exciting, and it brings a lot of energy.
How'd that come about, Miles? I think, is it you and Todd that have been going to meetings, leadership meetings?
Not sure, not Toddy as much, but there's a few boys that are emerging leaders as well. And yeah, just had a chat earlier in the year about wanting to help a few boys build their leadership skills, and I got asked to come into a few meetings, and then it sort of became more permanent, which was really exciting for me and helped me develop as well.
What have been your biggest takeouts in terms of developing your leadership?
Just probably the confidence to speak up when you see something that you want to correct, and not being as questioning, I guess, but builds confidence in yourself as well to play. And then, just sort of helping others that might be a little bit shyer or standoffish to feel confident to speak up as well.
Has it made it feel more like your club? Like you've got more responsibility and more control on the future direction of the whole group?
I feel like our group's so connected, and we all just work so well together that there's no one above anyone else, and we're all in it together. But I certainly feel a little bit older now with so many young boys coming through, which is probably a good sign.
Was there any point in recent weeks when you thought you would go home to Melbourne?
There's always the thought throughout the year, but like I said, I've been focusing on footy for probably the first half of this year, and then had a little bit more thought in the last few weeks, and talks with my manager in the club. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, it's been great. They've been more than welcoming for me, Port Adelaide, ever since I came here, and it's like a family for me, so really happy with my decision.
And obviously Kari's the coach next year, so Ken won't see the benefit of you, but what sort of relationship, and did that help your decision?
Yeah, well, Ken and I have been really, really close since I came, and he's been amazing for building me up to who I am now. And since Josh has come in, he's done the same. He's been really supportive and helped me build as a character, so I'm really excited for the future.
What was your family's reaction, mate, when you told them?
They're just really excited. They're happy with whatever makes me happy, so they're sort of more relaxed with work now, and they come over every home game, so I see them quite a bit. And it's nice and close, which is perfect.
Is it a relief at all?
Definitely. More relaxed now. Can just focus on footy and trying to get us back on the winners list and keep going strong and push for finals.
What was the reaction when you told all the teammates found out?
Yeah, this morning. Pretty exciting. It's good for me. It makes me feel more relaxed, like you said, and ready to just keep pushing forward.
It felt like all the external expectation a few months ago was that you were more likely to go home. Do you feel like you've been on? Was that accurate at that point in time? Like a few months ago, did you feel like you had maybe one foot out the door?
I wouldn't say I ever felt like I was out the door, but there was definitely the lure of going home with family, and like my partner now, we're getting older and thinking about family, so it was always a thought, but I wouldn't say I ever was set on going home or staying. It was just undecided, but I was always bought into the club and wanted to finish the year as strong as I could. But then, as the year went on, the more I decided that this was the place to be.
Your partner's moved over here now. How important has that been for you, sort of settling getting more roots in Adelaide?
Yeah, definitely a big factor, having her over here and being more settled. She's sort of come and gone for the last few years with uni and work, so now she's back and we can settle in for sure.
How does she feel about the decision?
She's excited. She loves it here. Gets along with all the partners really well and loves living near the beach, so she's pretty happy.
The 2 years, how much flexibility does that give you as well?
Yeah, we obviously thought 2 years takes the free agency and then just haven't really thought past there, but it's just gives us a chance to sort out whatever happens from there on.
In terms of the evolution of your game, mate, do you still see yourself as a Mr. Fixer that can go everywhere, or would you prefer to be a full-time mid?
Yeah, it would be nice to play midfield full time, but at this time I'm really happy just to do whatever the club needs to get us where we need to go.
You want to now, or should you be turning to Zach and saying, well, I've re-signed, your turn?
Yeah, we'll push him now. It's time to put the pressure on him, for sure.
He said like last week maybe he was putting pressure on you, so
He can't say that anymore. It's my turn.
Is like I don't know. Is that part of it though? Do you get the sense of how big this decision is, and do you hope that others will follow suit, and that it can be something that sort of paves the way for others to share the same vision that you have for the club?
Yeah, hopefully. Like you see in the past, so many Victorians that have decided to stay. It shows how strong our club is with Boki, Robbie, Ollie, all of those boys. So it shows like how strong we are and how good we are at keeping interstate boys, and hopefully me signing on shows dedication and can do the same for other boys.
Trav is one player that I guess a lot of people think of that almost went home. His decision to stay was, I guess, a really important point for the club. Did you have a chat with him at all about that decision and what led him to stay?
Yeah, definitely. We've had many chats this year and in the past, and he's so wise. He knows so much about footy and then so much off field as well to support you, and whenever you're feeling like you need a chat, he's there. So he's been great for me and really helped in that decision as well.
Touch on Zach, and obviously Connor's in a similar age bracket as well. These guys that are going from being young guys that have stepped into leadership to, like yourself now, getting into your prime. How exciting is that, and how much you're looking forward to the next few years of this group's progression?
Yeah, it's so exciting with Kari coming in next year and such a young group. We're really looking forward to finishing this year really strong and seeing what we can do, and then going forward just putting our foot down and really trying to lead this group to ultimate success.